Hey, what's up everyone, it's Patrick, and welcome to my guide to Twilight of the Gods on RuneScape 3. On screen right now is everything you need to prepare yourself for this quest. There are no items needed at all, you won't even need combat gear. However, you do have to walk through Sentenstein in the beginning, and I'm sure you all know things will attack you there, so maybe bring a few pieces of food, but you should be fine if you run fast enough. Everything else under items recommended are just teleports. Feel free to pause this if you want to take a better look. I'm going to get straight into it. To start the quest, go to the Sentenstein entrance north of the archaeology camp. Speak to Circadian and accept the quest. Enter Door Sentenstein and select option 1, yes. Go to this building to southwest shown by a yellow marker. Easiest way to get there will be to run south to the cathedral, then exit through a door to the west. When you run towards the general direction of the building you're supposed to go to, you can easily find it using your mini-map shortly after leaving cathedral because it's going to be the one with 2 yellow dots in it. Speak to Narissa and select option 1 for both chat options. You'll be in another building, speak to Narissa again. Speak to Narissa a third time. Pull the crane lever by clicking on the desk. Go upstairs. Search the drawer in the southwest corner to get a chain of keys. Search the notes on the ground to the northeast. Go back downstairs. If you read the key instructions in your inventory, it will give you a riddle. The solution to this riddle tells you what key opens this gate to the north. I'm pretty sure the solution is different for everyone, although in case it's not, the solution I had was the short purple key. The options are presented to you when you try to open the gate. If it is different, the obvious thing to do would be to try to solve the riddle, or you can actually just try all the keys until one works. There are only 10 possible options, and there's no consequences to getting it wrong, besides the obvious of just not being able to move on with the quest, so you can get as many tries as you want. After opening a gate, click on the spot where it was to walk through it, then operate the Asylum elevator. Go north and speak to Grigorovic. Enter a room to the east and finish the dialogue to be sent to another room. Speak to Dahaka and select option 1. I'm sorry, they must have been desperate. Go around to a room directly south of you. There will be a few instances where you'll be stopped by a short cutscene showing a little ghost girl. I think because of that, it doesn't let you click on your minimap to head straight for certain rooms. I'm not actually sure what the reason is, I just know it happened to me, so don't think it's broken just because you can't click on your minimap, just don't use it. Take from the crate of syringes to the south to get one. Go northwest to this room shown by a yellow marker. Inspect the spiky chair to receive infernal ashes. Head to his room to the north. Take from the crate of vials to get one. Go to his room to the south. Use the vial on the sink to receive a vial of vial water, then right click the infernal ashes to use them on the vial. Head to the room in the northwest corner. Use a syringe on Sina Cienis, then use the syringe on the potion to create SIPD cure. Speak to Sina Cienis to receive a break curse scroll. Go around to a room to the east. Use the SIPD cure on the demon Yulurger and select option 1, yes. Speak to Yulurger and select option 1, this for the best, Greg. Head to the eastern side of the White Knight's castle. I'm about to show you how to get to Saradomin, which will be done a couple more times throughout the quest. If you already know how, you can just go. Go up the ladder, head west, climb up the staircase, and here we are. Speak to Saradomin and select option 1, yes. Speak to him a second time, speak to him a third time, go to the bar northeast of Varrock. Speak to the 4 white knights listed on screen: Circle, Cerberus, Surdata, and Surplus. One of them is built like the Mountain from Game of Thrones, by the way, which threw me off at first because I was looking for one of the normal size ones. Go west, enter the Infernal source dig site and select option 1, yes. Speak to Blythe and select options 1, 3, 2. Put on the 3 pieces of the cultist robes. Climb down the secret passage to the north. Pickpocket the cultist until you receive a cast iron key. I think you have to pickpocket different ones. I tried it with the same one repeatedly. It did not seem to be working. There are more cultists in other rooms. I don't think it's the same person for everyone, but I got it from Trudy, who's in the ritual circle to the north. Speak to Willona in the ritual circle and select options 1, 2, 2, 3, or refer to what's written on screen. Once again, the options are 1, 2, 2, 3. Speak to Audrey, who should be by the southeast pillar. Follow the hallway east. Near the end of the hallway, speak to Ridley. In the room in the southeast corner, speak to Etta. Go into room to the west. Speak to Tyne. Go back to a room to the east. Search the crate that's up against the middle of the southern wall to receive spare cultist robes, then go back to Tyne. Speak to Tyne to give him the robes, then it should say 5 out of 5 for the information. Head back to Saradomin. Speak to Saradomin and select option 1, yes. Speak to Saradomin a second time. Speak to Saradomin a third time and select option 1, yes, Zamorak must be stopped. You can choose if you want to switch on audio or not. If you get that option, then you get a cutscene, which can be skipped. I like to record it and leave it in here for those who want to see it, but you can skip to the time written on screen if you like. Continue the dialogue and select options 1, 2, 3. Go downstairs, run around to the south side, speak to Adrastea, go to Tree of Balance found southeast of Iraq, speak to Tree of Balance and select option 1, yes. Speak to Juna, head back to Saradomin, Speak to Saradomin. Click on the energy scanner to start scanning, then go to Memorial Guthix, which you can teleport to using memory strands or the 6H circuit ring. Go towards the pool or attempt to enter it to get some dialogue and finish that. Click on the energy scanner again, then head to Gleaming Wisp divination site northeast of Shiloh Village and right by the nature runecrafting altar. I used the Wicked Hood to teleport there. Interact with the green one, also known as the Mystical Whips here. By the way, apparently this is currently bugged and won't work if there's a Guthix cache going on, which happens at the beginning of every hour and lasts for 10 minutes. So worst case scenario, you might have to wait about 10 minutes, maybe even 15 just to be safe. Head north to start some dialogue with the automaton and finish that. Exit the cache by clicking on this big green thing in the middle. Click on the energy scanner, and you now have to go to this place called Lost Grove. You can teleport there using the Balls portal to Solak or fairy ring code BJS, but I think the fairy ring has to be unlocked by going there first and then using 5 bitter cap mushrooms on it to repair it. The last resort, if you don't have either of those, is to go near Castle Wars, south of the Poison Waste, and west of the Incandescent Whips. There is a standstone that you can inspect to get there. Go to this bridge that connects to Circular Island. Speak to Merithiel at the bridge and select option 1 for both chat options. Speak to Juna. Go to Isra at the Black Knight's base in Taverley Dungeon, which you can get to using the Archaeology teleport or just walk through a Taverley Dungeon. Speak to Isra and select option 1, yes. Head back to the bridge at the Lost Grove. Speak to Merithiel and select option 1 for both chat options. Speak to Juna. Harvest from the energy spring until you have 52 Guthix energies. It moves around, by the way. Collect from the material cart to the east. Click on the stone circle in the middle to place an effigy. Click on the spear. You might have to right click it to see the option to weave rune. When you select that option, you get this interface that shows 26 letters of the alphabet, except it's written in the Guthix language. You have to make one of these for each letter one by one, but you do not have to select them manually because they actually disappear as you make them. So just get the interface open and keep choosing the option to make it. These do not physically go into your inventory, so you do not need inventory space for this. You see how there's 6 more circles that surround the middle? Click on the most southwestern one to build that stone circle, then do the same thing with the next 3 nearby. So you end up with 4. Do not worry about the remaining 2 just yet. This is basically going to be like a game of Wordle, that daily word game, but you actually have to guess 3 words and you have unlimited tries. I'm going to write the rules on screen, but you don't really need to know this because everyone gets the same 3 words, which I wrote on screen as well. Halt, ward, and gods. However, the order in which you have to enter them won't be the same for everyone. There's no definitive way to know the order either, so you do have to guess. Notice that there are 4 letters and we just constructed 4 circles. So one letter goes into each circle in order starting from the one to the southwest. After fully entering a word, start the ritual by clicking on the stone circle in the middle. If you get it right, the effigy and all the letters will disappear. If you get it wrong, they'll still be there. In that case, you can freely switch out the letters for another word. You also just simply try another one until you find one that works, and you repeat that until all 3 are accepted. The effigy will disappear after each correct attempt, by the way, so the stone circle has to be clicked on twice after that to start the ritual. After getting those first 3 words, collect from the material card again and build the next stone circle. So now we have 5, and you have to do 5-letter words now. The words are leave, anima, and aegis. The rules are the same. Once you're done with those words, speak to Juna. Collect from the material cart and build the last stone circle. We're now doing 6-letter words. Same rules apply. The words are banish, shield, and divine. Finish the dialogue when successful. Go back to where Saradomin was. Speak to Adrastea and select option 1, yes. Speak to her again. Speak to her a third time and select option 1, yes please, so you teleport to the Empyrean Citadel. Head north and speak to the gods. You get this blank quest complete thing. To really finish the quest, you have to keep clicking continue and go through more dialogue. Anyways, that's going to end the quest, so I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for future videos to come if you haven't already. Catch you later. Peace.